Today we're here on the OG raid account to build something we have been in desperate need of for quite some time. We don't have any legendary tomes, so we're not building a legendary today, but what we are building is ACHAK the WENDARIN. So this is a fantastic unit, especially in Spider's Den, and it's because of his number one, his skill 3, and then also his passive as well. So skill 3 attacks all enemies. Spider's Den has lots of spiderlings. 70% chance of placing a freeze debuff, goes up to 90% chance for 1 turn on enemies whose attack is higher than their defense, has a 70% chance of placing an HP burn debuff for 1 turn on enemies whose defense is equal to or higher than their attack. And then we have the Twisted Hunger, heals all allies by 5% of their max HP every time an enemy under an HP burn debuff gets a turn. Fill the turn meters of all allies by 10% every time an enemy under a freeze debuff gets a turn. So anytime there's a lot of enemies, this becomes really strong. These are all places with a lot of enemies, but really the biggest thing that comes to mind is the Spider's Den. We also have this skill 2, which is pretty nice too. Place a block debuffs buff for all allies for 1 turn, and 25% strengthen buff on all allies for 2 turns, reusable in 4 turns. So the block debuffs, 1 turn with a 4-turn cooldown, not so great, but at least the strengthen is on a 2-turn strengthen for the 4 turns. And then we have this skill 1 attack. There's like a paragraph of text for a skill 1. That is wild. But I know Raid likes to do paragraph of text for all the skill 1s. Attacks 1 enemy, 30% chance to decrease the duration of 1 random buff if the target is under an HP burn debuff. Also has a 30% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15% if they're under a freeze debuff, damage based on attack. So we are going to build this up. We are going to, I think we should be able to max or close to max. I'm just concerned about these 2 skills. I'm not concerned about the skill 1 necessarily. And we are going to test him out and see how he does. Calling all new players, Raid wants you to join the Raid army. They want you so bad they're going to give you a free legendary champion in your inbox as soon as you start playing. And 3 more epics right in your inbox at levels 10, 20, and 30. All free for you just by scanning the QR code on the screen or the link in the description or the pinned comment. In addition to all of that, you can use one of these promo codes on the screen in the first 24 hours to get another free legendary of your choice. And some of these units are absolutely amazing. And whether you're a new player or already playing Raid Shadow Legends, you can use one of these promo codes for extra daily resources and rewards. Don't delay, download Raid Shadow Legends today. We are back. Hopefully this has enough accuracy. I don't think that it will. I think we're going to encounter some struggles, but we can continue to work on the masteries, and then we can possibly put a accuracy on here. But I did want to put the decreased cooldowns because we're actually missing, funny story, we're actually missing 1 cooldown on Frostfire Gale, which is, I think, going to be noticeable actually. So we dodged this first skill with all the tomes, and then I was like, okay, because I put like half of them in, and I was like, let's see what we get. We got this one immediately. We got 6 levels into this, plus 5 extra levels into this very fast, and nothing into this. I'm like, okay, I'll just do 1 at a time until something goes into this, and then we're solid. Every single one went into Devour All Hope, which is kind of fitting and ironic. So let's continue and let's see how this does. Let's see what we've got. So let's do some, first off, we're going to do ACHAK, which is somewhere. Then we're going to put in some turn cycling. We can use this actually. That could be nice. We're going to put in Cold Heart because, of course, we're going to put in Cold Heart. We will also put in, you know what, Gom. I do like Gom, but then we have 2 speed buffs. I don't know if we necessarily need speed, but that's just an extra CC in case we need the extra CC, which we are probably going to need the extra CC. What is the all battles? All right. And then we will do this one. So we have turn cycling, we have sustain, we have revive, we have damage for the boss, we have more damage for the boss. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Let's go here, actually, and we will. I don't want to do super raids. I just want to see how we're going to do. And of course, this is the account that doesn't have the, we should have built a better spider team. We really should have. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should have set that to do kind of the opposite, but we shall see. There's the freeze. But we do now have to... Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuns. We got the freezes and we got the stuns. Maybe we should consider doing something a little bit different because... This is just like... If you compare this to the Michelangelo team, that team's just so nasty. So nasty. Taking the burn, spreading it over everything. We got a lot of CC, but we also don't have our units, we don't have the enemy CC'd. So there we go, there we go. But this is still going to be an issue, though, because the spider is healing now. So we got to rethink what we're doing, and we will come back. So let's try this team now. We've got the Michelangelo in here, so he's going to be able to spread the debuffs. I don't know why I thought we couldn't use both of them together, so let's use both of them together. We're going to put the burn on. We also have the accuracy leader skill, which is going to be really nice. We got the burn on the boss. Okay, let's spread some debuffs. We got some stuns, and then we got... Okay, good, good, good. We don't need the stuns and the freezes at the same time. So there we go. There's the freeze. Let's see what happens now. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. Should be happening when these spiders start taking some damage. There we go. Kind of crazy chaos here. Kind of crazy chaos. I mean, spider's still gonna do some heals. Yeah. But it's not the end of the world. Okay. So we got the burn. We got the freeze. We got more CCs. Because, of course, more CCs. Always important to have as much CC as possible. Alright, spider's down to half health. I guess we do have it available a lot. Okay, so Michelangelo did his thing. We are getting the burn on all the spiders. All the spiders are taking damage. Boss is taking damage as a byproduct of that. Very nice. That is what we were going for. It's kind of a funky way it... Yeah, it works, it works, it works. Okay. I do want to get that skill up, though. I do want to get that skill up. Nice stuns. Beautiful. It's kind of crazy, like, Gom is just coming here. He's like, I do the heals, I do the speed ups, and then I also do the stuns. He is a fantastic unit. I really, really like that unit. So that is actually... You're gonna hate me so much. That is actually the first time we've cleared stage 19 spiders on this account. Because I just did not care for so long. I was like, yeah, we'll just farm 18. That's fine. We'll farm whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm like, we should. We got it. I'm gonna put it off. So we can actually, I'm gonna guess we can continue to climb with this same strategy. Let's move on to Doom Tower now, because I'm sure he's going to be useful in this one. Let's just take everything out. I don't want to use gun. Well, maybe we shouldn't take everything out. Maybe that's a little bit wacky. But no, let's not go too crazy with trying to put in those void legendaries. Let's do this for the turn cycling. We will do why not? Why not? Let's take some fun things. I want to take some other stuff that people have access to. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. I'm getting a little ridiculous over here. Yeah, sure. This is a wacky team, man. I don't think I've ever tried using this in Doom Tower. But I'm kind of using Alice as the cheat code. I'm like, just in case everything else fails miserably, we have Alice in here. So let's just do that. Always get the strengthen first. Okay. He was doing the same thing in the spider anyway. Well, actually, we have 2 CCs here. Okay. Well, that's not CCs. That's the HP burn. So we know what their stats are based on if they do freeze or HP burn. Maybe it's good that we have 2 CCs in here. Look at all that crazy Glade Wolf damage. That's sarcasm, if that wasn't obvious. Although I'm sure if we built him for damage, he could probably do damage, but he's actually been helpful in the Sylvan Watcher's Crypt, which is nice. If they kill the Reviver, that's not great. That's not what we're looking for. We could also have brought in something that decreases cooldowns. I wish we had the Donatello finished on this account. We have Donatello fully maxed on the other one, but not on this one. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing unit. I can't say enough good things about that unit. Just one of the best supports that there is. Absolutely ridiculous. It feels like I was gonna fuse it either way. I was gonna actually do it either way, but man, that is wild. You know what else is wild? Effing Leonardo. Have you guys seen what he can do? It's ridiculous. Literally soloing arena battles. It's wild. I suppose it doesn't really matter if we lose her over here. Lose our reviver over here. So. That's Sir Nicholas. Jealous. Would love to get him on the other account. Not on this account, which is probably means that we're going to get him on this account for stupid reasons. But I would love to get him on the other account. Okay, so we got the HP burn here. So we're seeing, we saw the freeze before in Spider, and then we're seeing the HP burn here now. So freeze and Spider means we got to take the burn for the boss, and then the burn spread with Michelangelo, or some other kind of burn. We are here now in Curse City. We're on C18, the double boss. Let's bring this in. Let's bring some other fun things. Let's do... Hold on, am I doing the ones I want to do? Hold on. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine, sure, why not? Let's go. Since we have another spider here, I'm assuming it's going to do the same thing. We're just going to kill these spider... Yeah, we're going to kill them right now. So it didn't really matter. We're not going to be able to see very much of anything. Hey, you froze those two. They're going to die in 5 seconds anyway. It doesn't really... Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Oh, well. Maybe we'll see another freeze. Although she... You know, it does some debuffs, too. I like how I'm just saying she one sentence, he the other sentence. I don't know. It's a genderless demon thing. I don't know. I'm not looking. I don't care. None of my business. Alright, some heals for the spider. Got some smite. Smite is great. I think the smite is on the void. Oh, I just noticed we have everything is force except for that. Good old Elder Scarg. And we were kind of seeing a little bit of what Elder Scarg can do too. That's kind of fun. Okay. We got to see the Shadowkin. Was his name Odachi? Is that what his name is? I literally I built him like 3 days ago and I already forgot what his name was. Typical. Very typical. It's not Frost Spider, so... Well, we have the burn anyway. Even if it was. Yeah, we're good. As these spiders just nuke the entire... We're fine. These things are much easier to kill in here. So... Nope. Nope. So that is ACHAK the WENDARIN. I like this for the same reason that I like GOM. Personally, I think I like GOM a little bit more just because, I don't know, I'm a huge fan. Maybe I'm the only one, maybe I'm crazy, but just the fact that GOM has the CC, he's got the stuns, and then he also has the heals and the speed ups, so he's like a little bit of crowd control and a little bit of support, healer, turn cycling, and this one's kind of similar. He's got the support with the block debuffs and the strengthening, and then the CCs from the freeze or the HP burn, whichever in whatever area that you're going to bring it into. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.